I don't want to lose. I hate losing. I know Tank hate losing. Lamont damn sure don't want to lose. So it's gonna make for a good fight, man.
For a very, very big moment. What is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in.
As Gervonta, Tank Davis gears up for his March 1st showdown against Lamont Roach. His training camp is fueled by intensity and laser-sharp focus. Under the watchful eye of his coach, Calvin Ford, one thing remains certain: Tank despises losing. That relentless mindset pushes him through grueling sparring sessions, brutal conditioning drills, and meticulous film study. Each day in camp, he hones his power, refines his speed, and sharpens his ring IQ, refusing to take shortcuts. Ford sees the fire in his eyes, the hunger to dominate. With fight night fast approaching, Tank is locked in, ready to remind the world why he's one of boxing's most electrifying fighters.
I seen it. Better be ready, fam.
I don't want to lose. I hate losing. I know Tank hate losing. Lamont damn sure don't want to lose. So it's gonna make for a good fight, man.
Tank Davis's pad work is a relentless display of speed, power, and precision. Each session is high intensity, packed with non-stop movement and explosive combinations. The sharp crack of his punches echoing off the mitts fills the gym as he unleashes rapid-fire hooks, uppercuts, and counters with pinpoint accuracy. His footwork is just as sharp, cutting angles, staying balanced, and keeping himself in perfect position to strike. But pad work isn't just about offense. It sharpens his defense too. He rolls under shots, slips punches, and reacts instantly to any opening. The pace never slows, pushing his conditioning to its limits. Even when fatigue sets in, he keeps firing, refusing to let up. Every combination is drilled until it becomes second nature, ensuring he's razor-sharp when fight night arrives. These sessions simulate real fight scenarios, preparing him for anything, whether it's counterpunching, attacking from angles, or setting traps. Every movement has a purpose. With March 1st fast approaching, pad work remains a crucial part of his preparation. It's where he fine-tunes his explosiveness, builds fight-ready stamina, and locks in his game plan. Each session is a reminder. He hates losing, and he's training like it. Tank Davis is pushing his body to the limit as he grinds through training camp for a showdown with Lamont Roach Jr. After intense workouts and hard-hitting pad sessions, he took a moment for a back adjustment from a physiotherapist at the gym, an essential step in keeping his body in peak condition. With nonstop sparring, strength training, and explosive drills pushing him to his max, recovery is just as crucial as the work itself. This session is proof of the relentless preparation he's putting in. Every detail matters as he fine-tunes his power, speed, and endurance, ensuring he's ready to dominate on fight night.
You want to take me back for me? Deep breath in. Out all the way. Oh, yeah. Felt good. There you go. Sir.
Tank Davis has revealed that his training schedule isn't set in stone. Some days, he runs in the morning. Other times, he prefers night runs. For him, it's all about what feels right and best supports his preparation. Unlike many fighters who stick to strict morning routines, Tank listens to his body and adjusts accordingly. "I don't always run in the morning. Sometimes I run at night," he shared, emphasizing that his training isn't locked into a rigid schedule. Some days, an early morning grind makes sense, while on others, he feels stronger hitting the pavement in the evening. His training doesn't stop with just running. He also puts in hard sessions at night, whether in the gym or at home. Due to certain limitations, he can't always train outdoors, but that doesn't slow him down. Whether it's hitting the treadmill, shadowboxing, or working on strength and conditioning, he stays disciplined no matter where he is. Tank's dedication is undeniable. He's constantly fine-tuning his body and skills, ensuring he's sharp for his fight against Lamont Roach Jr. His flexible training schedule allows him to perform at his peak, morning or night, in the gym or at home. No matter the time or place, he stays locked in, always putting in the work to ensure he's ready for fight night.
Like day one in the camp, I start running. Probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. It's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. I don't go nowhere.
Tank Davis is putting on a show in training camp, unleashing raw power on the pads as he prepares for his fight against Lamont Roach Jr. Every punch lands with explosive force, echoing through the gym as he drills vicious combinations. His intensity is unmatched, a reminder of why he's one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. With every hook and uppercut, his strength and precision are on full display. His hands move with lightning speed, but the sheer power behind each shot is undeniable. The pads absorb the impact, yet the force is enough to shake anyone standing in front of him. His body mechanics are flawless, generating knockout power from his legs, twisting his core, and driving each punch with perfect technique. Beyond brute strength, his movements are calculated. He cuts angles, sets up counters, and blends speed with devastating force. Training at this level ensures he's fully prepared to dominate on March 1 SD. With each session, he's sending a clear message. He's coming in stronger, sharper, and more dangerous than ever. Lamont Roach Jr. better be ready, because Tank is locked in and ready to make another statement. Tank Davis has tailored his training to fit his natural rhythm, favoring late-night workouts over traditional early morning sessions. He knows his body performs best at night, so he structures his days accordingly. His mornings start around 11 a.m., allowing him to get the necessary rest and recovery from the previous night's intense training. Rather than diving straight into hard workouts, Tank eases into his day with a focus on recovery and preparation. After waking up, he fuels his body with proper nutrition, then takes additional time to rest before gearing up for the night ahead. His schedule remains flexible. He listens to his body and adjusts as needed. Mornings are reserved for light exercises that keep him active without overexertion. Stretching, mobility drills, and shadowboxing help keep his muscles engaged and set the stage for the high-intensity work to come. When night falls, the real grind begins. Tank thrives under the lights, pushing through grueling workouts, whether it's sparring, heavy bag work, or conditioning drills. He channels his energy into refining his power, speed, and endurance, ensuring every session brings him closer to peak performance. Running is also a key part of his regimen, often done late at night, when he feels most in sync with his body. This customized approach allows him to maximize his performance without being confined by traditional training norms. Whether he's in the gym or training at home, his discipline never wavers. His ability to adapt and train at his peak times reflects the mindset of a true champion. Focused, strategic, and fully committed to perfecting his craft ahead of fight night.
But for a very, very big moment, what is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7, get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2 a days at this point, running in.
Stephen A. Smith sits down with Tank Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, to discuss the star boxer's journey and what makes him one of the best fighters in the world today. Smith recalls a defining moment in Tank's career, a fight against a relentless, pitbull-like opponent who applied nonstop pressure. Despite the intensity, Tank's movement and boxing IQ shined through, proving he belonged among the sport's elite. Ford reflects on the moment he knew Tank was destined for greatness. When he told me to believe in him, Ford says, from a young age, Tank carried an unshakable confidence in himself, even as they both navigated life's challenges. That belief has fueled his rise to the top, making him the fighter he is today.
Cruz. He was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
When he told me to believe in him. And that's still here in my head today. Not as Gervonta Davis as a grown man, as a kid. You know, we was going through our trials and tribulations and whatnot. He understand what I was going through to get him where he's trying to go at, where he's at today. He just said believe. And one of the main things that Mayor O'Malley put up throughout the Baltimore City was, had a black background, and the word was written, believe in white.
Ford recalls a powerful message that echoed throughout Baltimore, a black background with the word believe written in white. That belief, instilled in Tank from an early age, has propelled him to where he is today. Now, Ford sees himself as a passenger, watching as Tank takes full control of his own destiny. We're in his car now. He's doing the driving, he says.
Miley put up throughout the Baltimore City had a black background, and the word was written, believe in white. And when he said that to me, man, it just believed in him. And ever since, I've just been believing. And now we at this pinnacle of our life is we're in his car now, you know. He's doing the driving now, so I'm just waiting to look at the sights.
You know, when you look at him right now, what is it about him that makes him so special at this moment in time when we see some of the great fighters out there? We were talking about Terrence Crawford. We've been talking about Canelo Alvarez. We've been talking a lot about David Benavidez, who was in the undercard leading into the main event this past Saturday night when Gervonta Davis fought and ultimately knocked out Frank Martin.
When asked about Calvin Ford, Tank Davis immediately described him as a father figure. He emphasized that Ford, along with Kenny Ellis, played a crucial role in keeping his team and training camp united. Their leadership and guidance provided stability both inside and outside the GYM.TO Tank. Ford is more than just a trainer. He's a mentor who holds everything together. Without him, Tank believes his path might have been entirely different. The gym gave him the love and discipline he needed, shaping him into the fighter he is today.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does it mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him. Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like looking for him type stuff.
Tank Davis opened up about his mindset before fights, revealing how he handles nerves. He admitted that doubts sometimes cross his mind, but he never lets them overwhelm him. Any anxious feelings fade the moment he begins his ring walk. At that point, there's no turning back, and he thrives on the energy of the crowd. He compared it to guarding elite athletes like LeBron James in basketball. Rather than feeling fear, he embraces the excitement and eagerness to perform. Even in high-pressure moments, he feeds off the adrenaline. Recalling a past fight, he laughed about a time he hit his leg on a microphone after a backflip celebration, showing just how locked in and energized he is when competing. For Tank, the thrill of the fight always outweighs any nerves.
But I don't never get nervous. I mean, like, too nervous, like, when I'm about to, like, the ring walk.
Right.
Like, as soon as the ring walk is, I switch to, like, if I'm nervous in the back of the room, like, as soon as the ring walk, the ring walk, switch,
all gone.
it's all gone.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, I can't turn back, and then I get a thrill off of, like, the people. Like, as soon as I see it, like damn, it's mine. Type stuff.
See, because I would guard Kobe, I would guard LeBron, and I'm thinking, like, I'm not nervous. I'm excited. I can't wait to get out there and guard these motherfuckers. Like, that was my mindset. I couldn't wait to get to it.
Yeah.
So it was I wouldn't think if my mind was nervous. It was just more excitement. But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I know when your team do get nervous though. And there was one fight where you turned the back flip and you hit your leg on the microphone. I saw that. I'm like, okay now, bro.
That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned for more next time.